Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17. So, we are kind of just rebuilding after the siege last time. I think we've still got some stuff to deconstruct and to take for our own. In fact, we can just straight up reinstall these steel mortars, and I might just do that, actually. They don't need a power source, so we can put them anywhere we want, really. Let's put them over in this corner. I don't think it particularly matters where we place them, just as long as that's essentially the area they can't fire in. So as long as they're not in that, we're fine. So I think pretty much as long as I keep them over here, we'll be all right. I suppose I could put one down here temporarily, at the very least, since we might end up putting solar panels there later on if we need to expand our power somewhat. We do, of course, have plenty of slots for solar generators in that corner. I'm surprised we haven't actually needed to make more power in quite some time, but there you go. Speaking of, let's just chop down all those trees around here, because fuel generator does need wood. So I'll make sure that's getting its stuff. Then we've got normal sculpture there. This one's excellent quality. I'm going to actually reinstall this one over here into our dining area again. It's not necessary for it to be up there, but it's quite useful being in our dining area since most people go that direction during their day. And it looks like the mortar stuff is starting to get hauled, which is nice. If we deconstruct all of the sandbags as well, we'll get a little bit of steel back from that, so that's worthwhile. Since we're already hauling steel chunks, we might as well just straight up haul actual steel back. And we've got, well, phenoxysilene. We might as well haul that, since what that'll essentially do is mean that we don't have to produce it as often. We get a little bit break from that, so somebody can actually do some fun things. We're getting a few minor break risks, and I'm assuming it's mostly because of Mandox passing away. Who else is left? Shoggoth. Colonist died. Feeling terrible, just for no reason, and very hot. It is, actually. 33 degrees C, so makes a lot of sense. Oh, it's actually 62 in there. Turn that on, please. There we go. Alright. I think we're going to continue deconstructing the walls on here as well, because this does need to change to marble now. Having that last siege has made that immediately apparent. Alright, and then replace all of that with marble. Oops. Cancel that. And get that sorted. Butler's on the job. I appreciate that, Butler. How are you doing, Jaeger, in your luxury room? How's it feeling? Plus 10. Luxuriously comfortable. Ooh. Yeah, without a table, colonist died, feeling pain. Yeah. Do have an old gunshot in your right leg and your right eye as well. Could do with being replaced with a bionic eye if we ever get to that point. Devil Strand. Pretty close to being harvested. I see that the animals we've unrestricted have had their way with the Devil Strand here. I'm assuming that's the case anyway. Well, we've got 18 Devil Strand, but I think that might be from the last harvest. Of all the plants that they can eat, this is the only one I really don't want them to eat, and it seems like they've been doing it, which is interesting. But what can you do? Short of actually just making hydroponics, which we might end up doing sometime. How's our marble doing? Oh, we actually don't have any marble. Interesting. So I need to go find some marble chunks on this map and get them to haul them over. What'll happen to you? Oh, you're sleeping. You also bleeding out? Oh yeah. You got shot and left alone. Okay, that's Interesting. Let's take that marble chunk right there. Come on, there must be more than that. Some marble chunks there. All that marble. Get it all. In fact, what we can also do... Ooh, prison break. Bashkiri is breaking out. Just turn on the power, please. See how far he gets. It's a shame. Oh, you're attacking our pigs. Green, have you not got a weapon? You haven't. Go get a weapon. Superior 50%. Good 17. Normal. These are all really degraded. Take a normal 100%. It's probably the best weapon there. Please leave my pig alone. It will murder you eventually. Right, just go turn on that turret. Run, Green, run! But you know what? Let's just melee attack him. Let's not mess about. This is the best way to make sure that he doesn't just straight up die. Let's just gang up on him. There we go. Undraft. Capture. Problem solved. Wow, he crushed the jaw of our pig. That's not very nice of you. We got herbal meds available? No, we don't. Well. Just gonna ask you to slaughter it. Rather than, who's our handler? Jaeger. Slaughter the sow. It's better than healing it since we got so many pigs already. And it was a juvenile, so... Bashkiri is no longer capable of walking. Well. At least you recovered. Okay. Meal production's back on track by the looks of things. Well, we've just got a new elephant. That should help out a lot. What's everybody think of this room now? Very comfortable, spacious interior. Does it look impressive? I know it's probably got a lot of blood in it, yeah. It's still beautiful despite that though, because of this 840 beauty thingamajig sculpture. Alright. Wonderful. Lavish meals are back on the table. I'm gonna say I'm about to slaughter you, emu, and then I remembered you're actually one of ours for the occasional emu egg. Are we hauling marble again? We got a little bit there, I suppose. There's a superior small sculpture here, not been hauled at all. Let's put it in Wright's room. So he doesn't have a chair yet, so he can have a sculpture instead. Alright. How's our production going? Lavish meals are done. Working on the fine meals now. And then the packaged survival meals after that. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Has all the meat been put in? No, we've got 69 elephant meat. Oh yeah. Gotta love some 69. That sounds wrong. It was intended to sound wrong. I appreciate that. Jealous of Jaeger's bedroom. Is that right? Well, butler. Jaeger's gonna be jealous of yours. Nope. Hey, Jaeger. Sorry, but I give in to these kind of things because I don't care so much. There you go. And this one's now Butler's. Congratulations, Butler. You complained enough. An unusual heat wave has begun. Okay. We need to vent into this area, actually. We said we were going to do something with this area, didn't we? And I can't remember what we said we were going to do. But I know it wasn't increase more housing arrangements, so let's just put a vent there so that this cooler can work on all three. At least for the time being, anyway, it's the easiest way to get it solved. Alright, looks like the marble's finally starting to come in. Smoke leaf binge for green. Yes, we were going to deconstruct this side of the wall as well, which will also give us some marble. We can replace that with granite then. And then we've got an entirely, mostly entirely, granite wall. Do that bit as well. And deconstructing all of that should get most, if not all of this room converted. Another sower's given birth. Wonderful. I think it's time that we go on the slaughter again. So, slaughter, 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 slaughter. Seems good to me. And the deconstruction has begun. Something I do want to make, actually, is artillery shells. I think it's in here. Assemble a mechanoid. Is it there? Artillery shell. Chain shotgun, power armor, hard vest, advanced helmet. Mortar shell, right at the very top. Oh, I skimmed right past that one, didn't I? Let's make 20. And then we'll unpause at 5. No, at 10. So it takes chem fuel and it takes steel. Steel's a little bit iffy as far as investing fuel into it, but chem fuel we can make so easy. Right, let's replace that with granite now. Don't forget about that top bit, I can see it. In fact, Shoggoth, do that now so I don't forget. Thank you. And then once that's done, we're essentially secure as far as our walls are concerned, for the most part. As secure as we're going to be on the walls. As secure as I care to be right now as well. Right, we are still researching a ship computer core. Lumi was on that job. Lumi's currently sleeping. I don't know if he's been doing it all this time. I would imagine so, but can never be too sure. I could do with making sure that the artillery shells are nearby the mortars. So what I could do is go zone area and then put a build roof area there. And then put a stockpile zone there. And what that'll do is put a roof over, and I can make sure that this, critically important, takes mortar shells. I'm not sure what they're under actually. Is it weapons? Probably not. Manufactured? Mortar shell. There we go. And they'll put the mortar shells over here next to the mortar. This one they can just go grab it from. It's fine. Alright, Alright then, Bashkiri is fully healed. Got tied to Parallel on Butler, it's probably just his shield belt again. Really does bug me, that shield belt. But I don't think we've got a replacement right now, and I don't really want to craft one either because they take a lot of things that I think might be quite useful to us. Let's see what our chances of recruitment are. 4.8. You know what, Ethan? Drop your clothing for Bashkiri. He's gonna wear your clothing. There you go. Go get some more. Unhappy nudity, you know what to do about that, Ethan. Seriously? There's no clothes in here that you want to take. What about this good alpaca wool thing? These normal pants? Hey, oh, no, I thought you were going to do it then. I guess he's just going to wait until his work's done. And then go back to it, I'm not sure. Let's order the mortar shells to be dropped on the floor. Somebody else can haul it then. Let's chop that tree down as well, and that one. Quicker access that way. I'm guessing he doesn't want the shirt then. Well, the shirt's getting moved if you don't want it, Bashkiri. 7.2. Not bad. We've been failing them quite a lot though. There we go. He's put some clothing on. And Brian is idle. Oh, Brian's stuck. Good job I spotted that. Stuck behind there, so he can't actually get out. Interesting. Didn't expect that to be an issue, but there you go. Let's chop these for easy access. Same goes for these. Still got so much granite though. So no reason for him to not be able to build all of that. There we go. And now we can finish off the little bit of wall. Fantastic. How's that ambrosia coming along? It's ready to harvest. Ooh. Let's harvest it. First time ever. Let's grab it all. It's slightly addictive, but it does provide a positive mood boost, is what I've heard. So there you go. And what we'll do as well is manage select policy, drug policy 6, the one everybody's attached to. And ambrosia, we'll say use ambrosia every day, only if your mood is at 40%. Essentially. Should stop some breaks. And they won't take it unless they absolutely need to. Unless they've got chemical interests, and then they're just going to take it anyway, so. That should slow down the mental breaks. Still hauling the marble, good. Everybody alright on heat wave stuff? No heat stroke, right? Initial, that's fine. Initial's fine. Initial's to be expected. Yeah. Okay. As long as it doesn't get any worse than that, we're all good. Butler failed while constructing the wall. Alright, no worries. No worries there. After that wall's been finished and we're secure again, then I'll start changing this to marble again. And then after that we'll move on to this area here. I might actually restrict the size of our kitchen just a little bit, actually, to allow a little bit more space in the fridge. I haven't decided, but that's another job for another episode. So if you did enjoy the content and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a great deal, so I appreciate every time someone does that. Thank you very much. Alright, if you want to see more videos as well and you want to be notified when they go live, then hit that little bell icon as well right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications. Alright guys, I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.